think at this point, we should discuss what are some of your ideas about society, about, let's say you are elected to a particular constituency.
Right.
What are the kinds of issues that you want to champion?
Okay. Right. So, one of the points that I wanted to always say is what is clearly lacking in the policies that has come
Have a coffee, man.
Is the lack of EQ.
What's the
emotional quotient? There's no compassion in some of the policies that come out. I mean, it will look great on paper. It looks perfect. But if you bring that down and make it connect with the person who's sitting across the desk in the town council,
how are you going to teach him EQ?
You mean the person sending out policies?
Yeah.
See, that's when we have a voice. We use the voice to make them understand if they do not change, they will not be in the seat anymore. This is a strong message you must send.
Oh, that's very threatening.
No. It's democracy. Democracy. We use people's voice. We do not create a ruckus. It's not a movement of violence or threat. No. They say they are open and transparent and they are open for dialogues and debate. You follow that path.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then I think the situation has also changed. Because now with social media.
Exactly.
Right. In the old days, there was no social media.
You stand in one corner holding a mirror. You get arrested. But now look at me. I'm a perfect example. Yeah. I was a complete unknown until 2022, November, 22nd of November 2022.
Yeah.
Because of my first post, I posted up what Ms. Indrani Raja said about the cause of what was the cause of HDB, and she turned around and said, it's not important for you to know that kind of work. That was the exact trigger point.
So you talk about, because my question was about what kind of policies are you
so
you talked about jobs for the older people.
Yes.
Right? You talk about kids.
Yes.
Right? What else? You talk about HDB prices, right?
Yes. Cost of living.
You talk about bureaucratic lack of EQ.
Too much red tape in their...
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, what else?
Okay, so my main... See, right now, I actually thought I had set out a manifesto. So that's why I'm doing this.
Oh, you have a manifesto?
Right now I have, but it's kind of evolving because, like I said, I'm new into this forest, a thick jungle of politics with all the different politicians. I'm not a politician. I've always said that. I'm a guy who's just coming in, I think, with common sense. That's it. If something applies, it should work, right? And if you are going to, come up with a policy, it should meet different people. You see, the thought of the person making the policy thinks, I write this down, I put it out there, it's going to work. It's not. You are so detached. Different people have different needs.
Yeah.
It's not one size fits all. So you must have discretion in the way you roll out the policy and give power to those who are sitting across the desk to make certain decisions. I'll give you a simple example, okay? It just happened today. I was married in 2020, okay? And so what happened was, my name was still in the name given by my parents, Jay Ishhaq Rajoo. Raju is my father's name. So I always, after I converted in 2014, I wanted to switch my name to a Muslim name. I always felt it. I didn't have to, but I just feel in my heart I wanted to do it. So I changed my name just 2 years ago to Ishhaq Rajoo. I kept my father's name, and Jay, the name my parents.
Oh, the Ishhaq is the
adopted name.
I see.
Muslim, Islamic name. So the truth. So. And so when I changed the name, I had officially changed it. I did a DID poll, I changed in my IC, my passport, all my documents, mails coming in with that name. So my wife said, would you want to go and register? Because she wants to also register us as a married couple in the Indonesian embassy. Because it makes our travel back and forth to Indonesia easier. Because sometimes
She's Indonesian?
My wife is Indonesian. Oh, okay. And so whenever we travel, they keep asking, are you sure? What? Because there's nothing to prove, right? And so we always have to bring our marriage cert, and photographs. So if it's registered, then we can just pull out the system and say, hey, listen, it's registered. So, but then I was thinking the name in my IC is now different from the marriage cert. And I need to register, right? I called up Registry of Marriage today. And the lady was very polite, very nice, calmly told me, no, sir, we cannot change your name in the marriage cert. So I said, why not? Because it's an official document. I said, okay, so is our IC, our passports, our SIM pass. Isn't that all official? She said, yes, but you can't. I said, why? She said, oh, because this is our protocol and this is what we cannot do. So I was thinking, how silly is this? I said, but do you understand it causes a problem when I want to go and use my marriage document, because then I got to bring in a lot of other documents. We changed the name. I showed you proof to one.
But you have changed it on your IC,
yeah, all done.
passport,
everything. So when
except marriage certificate.
Except marriage certificate, because that's the last thing you think of, right?
Yeah.
They say you can't do it. So I say, why? Say, if you want, you can write in to us. I say, I'm sure you had this request before. Oh yes, many times. I say, you're still not going to change it? Oh, because it's an official document. You see, they are so robotic in the way they regurgitate what they've been told, and they have no discretionary
Actually,
power.
this is something I also don't know.
Yeah, you see, so these are so you asked me what I would change. So I will look at a social, political view. I will look ground up and see what are the areas that's lacking. Maybe say I've got so much of money, I cannot use it for my root canal, but so the extraction, I have to do extraction because it costs like expensive to do root canal, right? And so I don't do root canal. And then they say, but after the root canal, if you want to implant, you can actually take 1,250 from your medicine. I said, you don't give me money to buy the elephant, but you say, I will give you a rope once you buy the elephant to tie the elephant down, which I thought was ridiculous. So why was there no policy in place? So I had people messaging me, say, I lost a pro, I had to extract 7 tooth because I couldn't pay for my root canal.
Okay, so this will be another of your policy issues, right?
Yes.
On
Medisave.
Not just that. On
all issues.
Bureaucratic procedures, right? Which ordinary people have to face, right? Okay, so this is it. I think we're coming to the end of our interview.
So I can't look at major big reforms because I'm not a party. I only have so much of resources.
Yeah, but these are the issues that ordinary people
they connect to, right?
They have to deal with it.
Yes, day to day.
And you are the right person to deal with it.
Because I've gone through this. So I even show them I've got a teeth that is missing because I had to extract my teeth. I couldn't pay for my root canal. I am proof. I'm not faking it. Yeah. I go through the same thing and I know what I'm talking about. You know, so that's why I did approach and question Mr. Ong Ye Kang. Is this the kind of lapses in your policy that you're allowed to carry on? You know, that people are still suffering and nothing has been done about it. You see? They
have a whole bureaucracy which they have to deal with also
all the time, right?
So it's in a sense, Singapore is suffering from its success.
Very true. Very true.
And you are intending to disturb that, right?
I'm intending to improve it. Only when you stir your coffee, you get your sugar and your milk come up. That's what I'm. You know, because if you want just coffee, which I cannot take, I need to have a bit of milk, and you need a person who can just stir it up so you get the right ingredients coming out.
Okay.